Our politicians are corrupt, are weak, and are naive. I want to share with you what I believe that people are missing. There's a lot of confusion going on there, people having difference of opinion and agreements. For me, it's very simple. America is on a decline. America is being invaded. America is being taken over. Like a thief in the night. They're not going to tell you, but they're going to surprise you without you being prepared. And that's happening because our politicians and our government is bought and paid for by foreigners, foreign countries. And what happens here doesn't happen in the other countries. They won't allow it to infiltrate their governments. So if they can't infiltrate it, America creates a war. So let me break down to you in simplicity and in simple terms what all this means. First of all, I'll ask you a question. What is the American dream? What does that mean? What does that really mean? Is it a house? Is it a car? Is it a wife with kids and all the nice woman fuzzies they want you to believe? Nah. The American dream is about greed, selfishness, wanting more than you need. That's what it is. I love my country. I'm grateful to God that I was born and raised in this country. But the facts are the facts and the truth is the truth. So here's what's happening. Putting the Iran war aside, which I did a couple of videos on that. America has been paying for over 100 years their own demise. Because the Gentile nations, the other nations in the world that are strong, know how to infiltrate and buy our politicians. And they have. And I'm going to mention a few foreign nations. Number one, Israel is the number one nation. Israel owns American politicians. This war in Iran is for Israel, not for America. But it's supposed to happen. And Israel hates America. And that goes back to World War II. Israel is a political, military, non-religion cult. They use religion as a hook. So they infiltrated our government. They bought our politicians. That's just a fact. Whether you believe that or not, I don't care. That's up to you, man. It's right there. It's right in front of you. So Israel infiltrated. Who else? Islam. Arabs. I don't hate anybody. I'm just pulling out the facts. They infiltrated our government. They have a mayor in New York. They have over 300 mosques here in Texas. They doing Sharia law, which is against the Constitution, but politicians are weak, stupid, naive, and they're paid for it. So they allow it to happen. Islam is all over. Michigan, the Somalis in Minnesota, the Islam here in Texas, in Austin and Dallas, expanding in New York with Mandani. It's happening. They're in Europe. It's happening. Being invaded, infiltrated. And here's the worst part. The American people are paying for their own demise. Why? Because the America that we thought is a constitution is no longer a republic. It's a military state, whether you want to realize that or not. Because the CIA and the government of Israel control it. Through the elites like Rothschilds and all those people behind the scenes creating these wars, dividing countries. When you divide, you conquer. That's what it is. And Trump has been bought and paid for by the tech companies, by Benjamin Netanyahu and Israel, and by the Zionists, and by all these countries, China, bought and paid for, even though they're our enemies, right? Why else? Let's look at this. Mexican Americans or Mexicans. Over 50 million Mexicans in America. They basically control California, part of Texas. But here's the bad part, or the sad part. They actually have a book, a history book that they wrote in Mexico, and you can do your own research on this, that is published and sent to the school system in California. How to hate America, why America is evil, and they stole this land. That's what they're teaching kids. And we're paying for that. It says in scriptures, if you don't obey, you will be infiltrated and destroyed by your enemies. China. Trump, as much Trump hates China and he wants to fight China, why are you doing business with China? That's your enemy. It's crazy. So he passed a deal with China to allow 600,000 H-1B1 visas for students in America. That's crazy. Infiltration. Trump is a deal maker. That's what's really going on. Now, one of the major things, or two of the major problems with our Constitution, in my opinion, and the Constitution is great, but we don't live in a Constitution anymore. It's a facade. We live in a military state that's controlled by the CIA and Israel, in my personal opinion. But it's supposed to happen. But here's the thing is, freedom of speech. They allow and they protect pornography, pedophilias online. Oh, they have the right to freedom of speech, right? Abominations, immoral, wicked, dark, vile, but they allow and they defend it, right? However, if you say you're against Israel or what they do and the truth about them, you're anti-Semitism. You're racist. Words that don't mean nothing anymore. Anti-Semitism. They made that up. Why? Because they know American people that are liberals, that can't think or emotional, are going to fall for that. Why? Because the American politicians allow it. American politicians are weak, are naive, are stupid, are corrupt. So they allow it to destroy their people. Freedom of speech. They would say the liberals are bad at it, trying to stop, speaking what's your mind, but the conservatives are doing the same thing. So if you're against Israel, and here's the thing is, there's about 24 states that pass law that if you say anything about Israel that's not good, you could be arrested. That shit is crazy. Go research it yourself. That you cannot boycott anything from Israel. That's a foreign nation that hates us, but they infiltrated our dumb, stupid politicians that are weak, that have no balls, no courage. That's the number one. They use freedom of speech against us. It's an oxymoron. It's only good if it's in their favor, but they'll use it against you. The second thing that I believe is bad is the freedom of religion. What other country has freedom of religion? You either this or that. So that starts a division. So you got mosques being built, synagogue. So you have all these different religions that hate each other, that disagree with each other. If there's only one God, why is there so many religions? There's so much confusion. Why is that? Because there's only two religions, God's true religion and Satan's religions. Notice I said religions. So you confuse people. You divide people. Right? And when it comes to politics and it comes to religion, that's an emotional topic for most people because they're confused. And then when you tolerate things that are immoral, that are anti-God, and you tolerate it because that's what you're supposed to do, no. When you tolerate bad behavior and you turn the other cheek, it becomes part of society. And this is how you destroy a country. So the American dream is just greed. In my opinion, America's done. This is the beginning of the end of America. You got $40 trillion in debt that'll never be paid back. That was actually done on purpose. The Gentile nations that hate America go back way over 100 years. They had to figure out a way to start infiltrating the system, and that's what they did. So this Iran war, it's Israel's war. Donald Trump is not going to arrest anybody from the Epstein files, in my opinion. He's not going to do anything to the deep state. He's just not. He's been bought and paid for. So he cut deals. And that's the reality of the world we live in. And this is just the beginning of the nightmare that's coming. That's just my view. Anyway, I look at things from God's perspective. I look at it from biblical. To me, I don't put my trust in any man. Why? Because man always tries to do what's right in their own eye, but the way there is always death. Number two is the man's eyes are never full, just like the grave. Men's eyes are never satisfied, just like the grave is never full. And also, the heart is deceitful above all things, desperately wicked. That's man. And finally, the heart and the mind of man and the imaginations is evil.